Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Hunter Classic with our Whiterime Ridge Expedition series. Last episode did not go so well. We did take down a rabbit and a deer, but the rabbit was actually with an unethical weapon, and the deer was from a poor body shot. So, I'm not doing the greatest, but we're going to try to correct that with this episode. I double-checked the ethical weaponry for, what the revolver I have equipped is, the 357. We will use it for the Arctic boxes, nothing smaller than that, though. And the 303 is good all the way up to the moose. And, oh. Okay, we're getting calls from something else up there. We did see what could be a nice Sitka deer back over... Yeah, there he is. I'll try to see about going after him. And it looks like he's not alone, because there is going to be that doe that could be problematic if we try to get both of them called in. So I think what I'm going to do is actually go down low and just spend a while watching. I do have the scope on 303, but depending on how I might get an opportunity here, I might try... I guess it doesn't really matter if I use iron sights or not. We'll see. I mean, I didn't exactly blow it with the last shot I took using them, but it definitely wasn't as good as it could have been. So we'll see how things go with how, this guy's going. Depending on the direction he goes, that will dictate a lot of how we can handle him. Does look like a rather okay one from what we've seen of the other Sitka deer. I think he's better than the previous one we just took down. But it'll all be about how we can kind of close this distance. Again, with the 300 out, it would have just been easy, way up top, just a single shot, pick him off like that. I do like having a little bit more involvement and engagement with what we're going after. Turn it so that way it actually feels like hunting and not sniping. Although that is interesting to mention because, the Hunter... There was recently a survey they put out for the Hunter Call of the Wild about expansion ideas. And there were a few different activities listed on there, like mountain biking for whatever reason, whitewater rafting. I think fishing, one of the ones suggested, would be the best option to go for the Hunter Classic. You know what, I'm going to try... Oh, no, not that. I want to see if I can bring him in, because the doe is now further out than he is. Oh, is there a second doe there, too? Oh, it really is like he's got his escorts. I'm going to see if I can bring him forward before the does come out, and then maybe we can take him down instead of them. I don't know if we'll manage it, but we'll try at least. Nope. God, I really gotta figure out something I can do about the headphones in my hair. It always seems like for some reason they just don't want to sit quite right, and I adjust, and then it makes my hair all stand up. But yeah, anyway, back to the Hunter Call of the Wild for expansions. I also am a bit wary of them mentioning giving an expansion, because a trend that seems to be more common with Call of the Wild is that they kind of release a bit of a buggy and unpolished DLC, and instead of really polishing it up most times, they just kind of move along to something else. Call of the Wild is definitely one of the more rougher. It might look better graphics-wise, but how it functions in that, it's not as good. So I'm a little... Oh, and there's an Arctic fox right over there on the right. I'm going to focus on the Sitka deer, though. I think let's get ourselves a proper, vital shot down animal, and then we'll switch into that mindset for trying to get more. Because you never want to do just body shots. You'd prefer to get these guys down in a single shot if you can, or an instant down. Ah, shoot. See, he's turning. I can try for it. Okay, I think that... I can see the blood from here, but I don't think it's as bright as I want it to be. Yeah, so that'll be... Okay, so that's just the female there, and I think it was the male and the female going up that way. Okay, there's the male. He's still going. Well, at least there's a levels up for the 303. I really thought that would have been a vital, though. It might put him down still, but it might be another case of, again, like the other shot was. It seems like as I decided to go into trying these new weapons out, I broke what was not broken. Yeah, let me get up and take a look at the blood spatter and see what we're dealing with there. Yeah, it should just be that up there. And I am glad that I was able to make the hit from this far out, but... Okay... just body again. Shoot. I thought that one would have been a nice square in the lungs, but I guess not. Oh. Just a rabbit. Not that I can actually do anything about them. I think the only ethical thing was actually like a shotgun with birdshot. I think that was the only way to get the rabbits ethically, so... Maybe that's what I'll do for another episode, is I'll just bring the shotguns with me instead of the revolvers. That way I can actually get these rabbits a bit more proper. Yeah, I'm going to stick to this trail, just that way I know which one is our wounded Sitka, and... I don't know if it will put it down like the other one was, or it'll be one that'll be going for a while still. I know it looked like it was getting some good distance still as it was running off, so this might be one where it'll be gone for a while. But at least it does take us deeper into the reserve, and we can see what other options are around the new areas we get to. Yeah, so still says fleeing. But I don't think there's been any blood splatter along the trail for a while now, so that might not be a good sign. What is that? No, another Arctic fox. We'll put a little marker down just so that way we know we've heard it. Oh, no, I want to focus on that track, my bad. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so if we get lucky and this guy actually did go down from this shot, we'll collect him. And... oh, yeah, it looks like another one did go down. It doesn't... I mean, the rifle does seem to have some put-down power, but if I can just get the shots placed better, we'll probably be much, much better at this. I wonder if I should actually... You know what? I'm kind of leaning on trying to put the blind down and then bringing that fox up to us. Let's just see how he scores first. Because this was at least another one-shot kill. And not bad. He's about the same score as the previous one. But yeah, so you know what? Let me see about trying to put the blind up first. And see if how this will work for trying to get this fox in. I think we should have been far enough out that it wouldn't have been scared by this getting set up. And with the scope on the handgun, I think that too... yeah, it's not a very high-powered zoom. Is it even a powered zoom? There's a little bit of a zoom to it, so... I think it is only like 2 times power, so... we'll see if we can at least bring that fox in and then try for him. With any luck, maybe he'll come in quick, or it'll come in quick. I don't know if it is actually male or female. Hopefully, though, we can bring it in and try to get it. At least get one animal with a proper vital hit and is actually an ethical weapon. But then we are... Yeah, I think if I just keep going eastwards, we'll get to a nice big open area, and then we can see what else we might have potential to go after. There is a chance of polar bears up here, I think, as I get closer to the coast. So we'll have to keep our ears open for that, and I do have the super revolver on hand I can bring out for them. See if maybe with that I can properly get one of the animals down. I haven't seen him cresting the hill yet. I don't want to spend too long here because there is always never knowing even if you're actually calling something in or not. And direction-wise... Okay, seems like if he is going to come on a straight line from where he was, it'd be somewhere through like all the branches and that of that bush there. I guess more bush line. Just want to see. Like, that's not... Okay, yeah, so he was actually a lot farther out. That's one of the things, is the minimap can be a bit deceiving for just how far away and how close things might be. I don't know where it said I put the... Thought for that. Yeah, I'll try just another call and see. Yeah, I'm thinking that call did come from a little further out, so it might be that it isn't even trying to come into us. But what I'll do is I'll dismantle it. We do got another Sitkadir call. I don't know if that's male or female, but maybe we'll try going for that instead of the fox. Just because, again, there's no telling... Unless you have visual on it, you can see if it is responding and coming in. You could just be sitting there calling to nothing. So before I call back, let me try to get a visual on it, and then we'll see if we want to go with it or just bypass it and go after something else. It's actually pretty up in the tree line, huh? Or maybe it's just this hill we're on has quite a bit of trees to it. Oh. There's something here. Oh, an Arctic fox track. No, and another one. Yeah, so it looks like we found a good area for foxes. I just have to get to a spot where I might have better visibility towards them. And then we might be able to try to call them in proper. Okay. So that was another... I'm guessing this is a doe considering the amount of calls we just got. Like, the 2 in a row here doesn't feel like something the bucks or the males usually do. But we'll still try to take a look and see. And nothing out there that I could really see. We're getting pretty close to where the call just came out from. I think it's actually up here with us somewhere. Okay, there's another Arctic fox, but this one is in a better spot where we should be able to get visibility on it. I just want to see what is with us up here. I think it's another Sitka doe. But I don't know for certain. Oh yeah, I should be able to see that Arctic fox wherever it is down there. I thought I would. It does... That call did seem to come from right in like the big middle of the valley there. But I don't see... Oh, actually, maybe that right there is it. Yeah, that's it. Just doing a curious little trot towards us. I don't exactly know what was back up there with us, but from the calls and the frequency, I think it was just a doe. So I'd much rather focus on trying to get a fox than a doe. Or even a buck, to be honest, because we've gotten a few Sitka bucks already. Just gotta try to get into a nice position. I'll be able to get a shot on this fox coming in. No, she's trotting in pretty quickly, isn't it? No, don't go... Ah, shoot, you went down. Oh, you're popping back up. Okay, good. Okay, it's just a female trotting her way up this way. Yeah, hopefully she'll come to a pause in just a little moment here. Oh, shoot, I gotta actually turn a bit. There we go. Okay, first Arctic fox. And that was ethical and how it's supposed to be done. So how does she stack up? Yeah, not really that good. Only 13 for her. Maybe we'll just resume. We'll save trophy shots more for better animals. Or better scoring ones. Oh, and that's actually mission complete. Nice. Okay, so where am I? Let's set more for east that way. Try to get one more animal before we end this episode off. I do want to try to keep the videos from going too long, but I feel like we've only gotten a couple so far, so let's try at least for a third animal. Do better than the previous episode. It really would be that this would be a great streaming game to do, but gotta get up to that 1,000 mark first, and it's taken its time. It surely is. Even just trying to crack out of the 680 region is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Oh, slow and steady will hopefully get us there eventually. For now, we'll keep focusing on doing what we're doing. And that is hiking about and trying to see if we can get any other animals this episode. That almost heard like a bear sound, but I don't know. No, I think with the shot I just put out, I don't think anything would still be in the area. I do kind of lean to maybe wanting to switch out the handgun for the other one, though. Alright, let's see what we got track-wise. Oh god, you can barely see it with, like, the snow. Okay, that's just a Sitka track. I'm guessing maybe those are just Sitka drawings, or Sitka droppings up there. Oh, getting thick into the tree line again. Let's see how old does this say it is. Oh, and there's a level up there. Okay, that's pretty old, so won't worry about that. So we're up to level 3. I think it's level 5 you unlock stuff with it. I can't remember what the levels are. I think for spotting it's 3 and 5. And then tracking, is it maybe 5 and 7, or is something more? I can't remember, but we do have a fleeing track here, so we might have a Sitka deer that's gone this way. No, actually, hang on. I think there's something up here. Saw it just for a minute. Oh, it was just a log sticking up. I thought that was like the... I thought that was maybe like a Sitka deer head. Like, the little tip was an ear, and the rest was the head looking. God, when you're so bad at hunting, you're willing to take a fallen log as an animal. Oh, another Arctic fox? Indeedy do. Let's see if we can bring it in and get our second one of this hunt. Yeah, this one might be... If we do bring it in, it's going to be harder to spot because it's going to have a lot of these trees here. But that could also help us because we could hide in one of them and just watch and wait. The nice thing is, if the foxes do seem to be attracted by the call, they come in like a trot almost. I'm not sure if they'll actually like come in a full sprint at times like we've seen the gray wolves do in our Timbergold series. But at least from the last fox we've seen, they might trot in and be a little faster for, like, responding to calls. And we do got our handgun at the ready here. Let's just try to slowly... this might not be a bad spot here. It is a little up. Honestly, just about getting a little closer. Well, actually, we probably got a while before it be coming in, so I'm going to crouch and maybe sneak into... A spot like here might be good to hide us. So we'll just kind of keep in here a bit and see, but... Yeah, it's going to be hard to spot anybody moving through this if it is coming in. I don't know if we actually get like a little bit of visibility reduction because we are tucked up against a trunk with the branches down. A little nice thing about Call of Wild is if you do that, you can actually see, you have like a little visibility indicator that will let you know if you are getting a little bit of help hiding or not. But I do not see anything. What was that? Was that just me? Okay, I think that was just me from, like, being in the branches here. It's like, I don't think I moved at all. But maybe it's just because my character was, like, turning left and right that caused the sound effect. Oh, come on, little guy. Or girl. Little fox. Oh, what is that? That's another Arctic fox, but it's quite a ways off compared to this one. I don't know if... I'm not sure if it actually got called in too or not. I'm not sure if the range of the calls is that strong or that effective. And so far, despite how many calls I've been doing, I don't have anything that's... I can go off to say, like, it's on its way in. Haven't heard any little footsteps or seen the little bundle of white fur coming in. Ah, shoot, I think I'm going to have to head out. Yeah, I think that's definitely one of the tactics I'll have to change is, unless I can actually see the animal, I shouldn't just sit back and try calling in. Get visibility on it first, so that way if you do call, you know it's coming in, and then just keep working at that. Because otherwise you have the situation that's happened a couple of times so far where it might be coming in, or you might just be wasting your time. Ah, shoot, I was really hoping to get a third animal, just to say we got a little bit better than the last episode, but I don't think we're going to get... Not unless we get, like, a random Sitka deer or a doll sheep making a sound in a moment. Because, yeah, we're basically right up there for timing. Says it was going that way. And then kept going that way. Well, darn. What do we got here for a track? Just another Arctic fox? Oh, doll sheep. Maybe we'll get lucky and we can take a sheep down too. Just because I would like to try to get us a little bit more, we'll follow this for a bit and see. That's probably just a dull sheep track right there. No, no, Arctic fox. Oh yeah, these sheep tracks are pretty old though. I don't know if they would have stuck around the mountain or they would have gone roaming a bit further. we got a Sitka this way too, so maybe we'll just keep going around this way and see. Try to get ourselves something for all this. But that's at least a little bit of advice I can pass on to you guys from trying is, don't... The predator calls are something best used when you can actually get proper visibility to the animal before you make it. So then you can actually see, is it coming in or is it ignoring it? Just kind of sitting back, not knowing, can kill a lot of time and not really get you anywhere. Okay, let's see as we get up over the slope here. I know there was the Sitka that made a call from a little forward as well. Is that just a rock out there? Yeah, that's just a rock. Well, maybe just a pile of snow. But that's nothing really. Don't really see anything like catching my eye and movement out there. Like there's no real gray dots that seem to be moving independently of the environment. Just kind of snowbanks or little rocks, and that's about all. No, actually, way out there. Oh, just a doll sheep. I don't think I'd be able to go... Oh, you know what? That is a Sitka buck. Let's see if we can just quickly get him turn around, maybe start coming in. I mean, try to turn our luck around for how this has been going. Yeah, there we go. He's starting to come in. Oh, and that's a fox call. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with you, little guy. I think it'd take way too long trying to bring you in and getting a shot. We got the Sitka right here, so... No, actually kind of looks more like a mule deer with the antlers. I know that was one of the things of advice to kind of look for is... If they kind of look like more a mule deer for the antler configuration, they might be a bit better scoring. Yeah, it's not a great zoom, so we'll have to try to... Oh, you didn't see me, did you? No, you're still looking about. You're still dumb as a doorknob. Okay. Are you going to go along there, or are you going to go straight over? Oh, looks like it might be straight over. No, you're going to stop in the worst spot for me. Okay, come on. Peek out from there. I can see the tip of your antler. You can't hide that well. Okay, he's on the move, so... Looks like going up that way, they might start curving inwards. I don't know if I should try for the heart shot, considering all my lung shots have been botches, or not. You know what, maybe I will. There we go. Not gonna let him run. I thought that was a heart shot, but I think that was another body, the first one. Let me take a look and see. Yeah, pretty dark smear, nothing really bright, and not really a large amount. That was a body. I don't know what it is with this rifle. I thought I had some good placement with them, but maybe with just more practice and switching out some of the other weapons, I'll get the hang of it a bit more. Maybe I gotta go for Moose, because those guys, at least they're a bit dumber, and I'll get better chances at the broadsides. Well, let's take a look and see how he scores up. Oh, looks like the other one got inside leg. Oh, left hind. And now, actually, he's pretty good scoring. I'll have to check compared to leaderboard for this guy, but out of all the ones so far, I think he's been our best scoring one. Yeah, let's just try to get him to a better pose. And almost. Try to get your ear from clipping into your face. Okay, and slide you down, spin you around. Right there, I think is good. Let me just try to bring the camera down to a spot like that. Yeah, so we'll wrap this episode of Whiterime Ridge Expeditions up here. I do gotta change the loadout a little bit to switch out the handguns for probably a shotgun, but then we'll try that out and go for another couple different animals next week. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure your comments right down below. And until I see you in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.